Last week on The Season.
You know, I played a little bit of Pee Wee football, but didn't have quite as much of an interest in it, believe it or not.
Let's go, speed this process up so y'all can get stretched. Come on, you got a collision with your hands. Use your hands. Way to work, boy, way to work. Gotta be a better tackling defense, have to.
Make no mistake about it, there is a battle awaiting you. They're top 10 program, but they're in our house.
Fake to Mathers, there's a throw to Ingram, touchdown! Ole Miss! The freshman attack for the Rebels. Wallace fakes, wants to throw, fires near side, he's got a man on the wheel route, is Walton, he's got it, he's headed to the end zone, to the 5, to the 4, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1, touchdown, Ole Miss! He's got a lane, he's gonna take it in maybe, dives, and he broke the plane for the touchdown.
Kick on the way, and it is good. And the Aggies, ranked 9th, have survived another road victory. That's 10 straight.
With a heartbreaking loss to Texas A&M behind them, the Rebels look ahead to rival LSU.
Good to see you guys again. It's another Monday, difficult stretch we've had. Someone told me this morning we've, of course, gotten beaten by the number 1 team, number 6 team, I believe, number 24 team, and we got another top 10 one coming in this week. So it's been arguably the toughest stretch of games that I can recall. We're a beat-up football team right now. We'll get ready for it, and we're looking forward to the challenge. There's no question in my mind that everyone in the Ole Miss family wants us to get to a certain spot, to a certain place, and we are on the way. We're still thin at places. This schedule is brutal. You know, right now we could be staring 1-5 in the face with the teams we played. We also could be 5-1. But if we really all want to get to where we want to go, the way to go about it is not a public demeaning of a player or a program or our staff or what. And hey, email me. I'll try my best to respond to it because we're family. That's what we are, and then we'll move forward. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, guys.
For every athlete, there are motivating factors that transcend the playing field. For senior offensive lineman Emanuel the tragic loss of a close friend in high school influences him to this day.
Mario was struck by a drunk driver on the way from getting a haircut. He was struck by a drunk driver on I-20 and head-on collision, and they killed him instantly.
That was a pivotal point in his life where I guess, the first person that's close to him that had died, and it touched him really hard.
When Mario was killed, it was a major tragedy for the entire football team as well as the Forestville High School and our community. Emanuel had a really good relationship with Mario, and upon his death, it took a toll mentally, I do believe, on Emanuel.
I remember going to her bed and just going to the foot of her bed and crying because I was like, I really didn't understand, why something like that can happen to, out of all people, Mario,
When things like that happen, which are definitely no one is prepared for, you as a parent, you try and tell that child that we have no control over things that God is in control of, but that we take those things and we learn, we see the good of it. We see the good and we learn from them, and it allows us to appreciate each day. Live it to your fullest.
We all know that we have to come and go, but it just made them feel to be stronger.
It's weird because, those kind of tragedies always happen to those people that, nobody has anything against, but I believe God puts people here for certain reasons, and he touched everybody's life at that school when that tragedy happened.
So that was my main focus to him, is to, appreciate the moments you had with Mario, love and respect the friends that you have now, and treat each day as if it's your last, and just enjoy it.
Things just work out so weird that you're in the right place, because after the senior season happened and I get here and I got signed locker 55, and that was Mario's football number. And little did I know, like, every item that I have on has the number 55 put on there already.
He called me and said, "Daddy, guess what?" And I said, "What?" He said, "I got number 55 locker." And I said, "Well," "just take it as a confirmation, that this is where you're supposed to be at."
And I was like, "Man, how did you get number 55? I thought your number was number 7. He's like, "Mom, it's just my equipment number." And it made us all reflect back onto Mario.
It was my plan to do it anyway. Like I said, I wanted to live through his memory. I wanted that constant reminder of Mario, but he found it a way to have it already set and done where I see it every day, no matter what. I'm constantly reminded of Mario, the guy he was, the heart, and just his spirit. And I try to invoke that in my daily living.
College football is defined by rivalries, pride, tradition, and bragging rights. One of the oldest rivalries in the SEC features two proud programs, Ole Miss and LSU. With over 100 years of furious competition between them, this game has never failed to produce both heroes and heartaches. For this contest, the number 6 ranked Tigers seem to have the advantage over a banged-up Rebel squad who suffered a gut-wrenching loss just 7 days prior. The game is not decided by 5 stars, All-Americans, and Heisman hopefuls. It is decided with love, grit, and passion. On paper, the odds favor the Bayou Bengals. But games aren't played on paper. They're played on the field.
One big storyline for this game, the significant injuries to Ole Miss, because this defense now is so undermanned, and they're facing an LSU offense that is well skilled. The senior quarterback, Zach Mettenberger, many saying he's the most improved quarterback in all of college football.
Third down for LSU, 3rd and 6. There's the snap. Mettenberger wants to throw, being pressured. He's hit in the pocket. He's dropped for a sack back to the 43-yard line.
He's going to launch it downfield for Beckham Jr. And that ball is intercepted. That is Chief Brown coming up with the big play.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you put out the fire, baby.
This offense is going to go as Bo Wallace goes. This is an outstanding defense, and he's the key. If he plays average, they will get beat. If he plays his best game, they've got a shot.
And over the middle, he's got his man caught at the 25-yard line. Tackled at the 21-yard line is Vincent Sanders, a sophomore from Macon, Mississippi, moves the chains. Rebels trying to strike first in the game. Snap back and down. Kick has plenty of distance. It's on its way, and it's good. And Ole Miss leads LSU 3-0. Mettenberger in trouble. He's dropped for a sack back at the 41-yard line.
How about a sack to close out a first quarter? That was just the way Ole Miss would have scripted it. Down 3 defensive ends. Ain't no problem when you're just gonna hustle to the ball.
Gun formation for Wallace, wants to throw, fires far side. He's got his man caught at the 25, to the 20, and Sanders to the 10, to the 5, and knocked down at the 3-yard line.
Sanders was shielded by the defensive back. Wallace led just past him, and the big play has Ole Miss in business. Barry Brunetti comes in at quarterback.
There's the fake on the handoff, bootleg right for Brunetti, who's in the game. Fires in the end zone. He's got his man, and that will be Nick Parker.
Watch how he chokes it down as he gets closer to the sideline. Gains control. That's a perfect strike. Great field awareness on both players, and the result is 6.
Play action pass. Mettenberg in the pocket, throws toward the end zone. The pass is going to be picked off again. This time, stepping in front of it is Cody Pruitt, and the Rebels stop the Tigers.
And Pruitt read his eyes again. The second mistake that Mettenberger's made in eyeballing the middle of the field.
And that Ole Miss defense, boy, if they stepped up.
There's the snap, fakes the draw this time. Mettenberger steps up in the pocket, throws deep over the middle. It's intercepted by Charles Sawyer.
Can you believe this storyline? Honey, Toddy, gosh almighty.
Sawyer had perfect coverage.
Zach Mettenberger has thrown more interceptions in this first half than he has the whole season.
2 seconds, 1 second, that's the end of the half. Wow, what a half. Ole Miss leads LSU 10-0 on top of the 6th-ranked Tigers here at the break.
Very, very proud of you. But you know what? You're not going to feel great about yourself until you finish. You keep fighting for your teammates out of love, man. You keep fighting for those guys in the stands and our students. And you keep fighting your guts out. And I'll meet you at the 50 for a little dance.
LSU came in as the highest-ranked one-loss team and controlling their destiny to an SEC title. But they got a lot of work to do against these upset-minded Rebels. They get right back to Jeremy Hill, who's wrapped up by Denzel Kandichi. Here's Hill again, and once again, they're able to stack things up. A little bit of pressure right at the feet of Mettenberger, and he throws it away. It'll go incomplete. So once again, that Ole Miss defense does their job this time on the opening series of this second half.
With senior tailback Jeff Scott among the walking wounded, sophomores Jalen Walton and Itavius Mathers carried the load.
9:50 to go in the third quarter. Play action, pump fake, looking to the end zone. Nothing there. Now Wallace dumps it to Walton underneath. He hits to the far side, the 10, the 5. After the 17-yard catch and run by Walton, here's the snap. It's to Walton off the left side, dives to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Well, what do we have brewing here in Oxford, Mississippi?
Now we said that Bo Wallace had to have his best game. And right now, he's in the middle of it.
And the highest-ranked one-loss team in the country, number 6 LSU, is in a hole with 17 points.
This crowd are really into the game, screaming defense here, chanting it at Vaughn Hemingway Stadium under a full moon. It's bright white now. 2nd and 10. Mettenberger fires over the middle, got his man wide open. Caught at the 20-yard line and tackled at the 16 is Boone, as Cajun Boone hauls that one in.
Kenny Hilliard, good blocking in front as he rolls his way down near the 5-yard line. This their first trip to the red zone tonight.
What they have to do here is just continue to pound the football. They have to get 6 points here.
Fake to Hilliard, or the handoff to Hilliard rather. Left side, did he break the plane? Yes or no? The LSU fans think so. They're throwing up their hands, and now the man in the striped shirt agrees. Touchdown LSU.
Is this the start of the comeback?
That was a critical drive for the LSU Tigers. They needed to get on the board.
Here's a handoff to Mathers, and Mathers takes several guys with him, a scrum, if you will. The ball may have come out. Did the ball come out? Yes, it did at midfield, and LSU recovers. Oh, my goodness.
And now a turnover could spark things here. Here's Hill. Touchdown, Tigers. And LSU has found itself here in the second half. 17-0 Rebels is now just a 3-point game.
And now you can start to feel the shift in the stadium. And so now it's Ole Miss's turn to find what they had before.
He's going to hand it off. Walton cuts it back down the middle of the field. He's in the 15, the 10, the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Right up the gut, David. Just been running that inside option. And those three guys in the middle, we can't talk enough about them. And once Jalen Walton got past the linebackers, nobody was going to catch him.
Jalen Walton's coming out party is tonight against number 6, LSU.
Just when it looked like LSU had all the momentum, had punched Ole Miss in the face, they fire back.
That is the end of the third quarter play with a score of the Ole Miss Rebels 24, LSU Tigers 14.
One more quarter.
End over end punt, fair catch called for by Corvick Need. He fumbled it. It came off his chest, loose on the ground, a pile up. LSU thinks they have it. Ole Miss is scrambling to try to get it, and it's LSU's football.
So this thing is teed right up for the LSU offense.
Let's see if the Rebels can hold here. It's about 4.5 for a first down. Empty set. 12-17 to go in the game. There's the snap. Here comes a four-man rush. Bettenberger wants to throw. Pump fakes. Runs out to his left. He's hit. He's sacked all the way back to the 25-yard line by Isaac Gross. Fins up for Isaac Gross. The Land Sharks are swarming. Ball will be placed to the 31 for the field goal effort, so a 41-yard effort. Delaussy has a 49-yarder. Here's the kick, and it is just good, just inside the right upright.
Third down and 9. Wallace over the middle, and that is complete and getting free. It's Dante Moncrief. Just when they needed it most, Bo Wallace delivers. So the LSU defense keeps them out of the end zone.
Big field goal with 6:34 to go, puts you up 2 scores again. 24-17. Ritter to attempt the field goal. He's 8 of 10 on the year. There's a kick. It's blocked. It is blocked by LSU.
That was a huge stop by LSU. Rebels had it first and goal. Swinging momentum strictly back to the LSU Tigers.
And LSU has a chance here to tie up this game.
Rebels with some pressure over the middle. It's going to be caught.
And LSU is effortlessly coming down the field. 3rd and 10. He wants more than that. To the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. We know the situation with the Ole Miss defensive backs. So far, so good, up until this drive where Wettenberger was moving it down the field with Landry and Boone.
Right, so let's go back to what we saw in the first half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take away Beckham and Landry and make him find somebody else.
Big play right here, 4th and 10 for the Tigers. Steps up, looks, fires. He's got his man Beckham across the middle for the first down at the 16-yard line. Bettenberger looks at the Rebel defense, takes the snap, fakes to Hill. He wants to throw in the end zone, fires it. He's got a diving effort, and is it held on? Yes, touchdown.
This was 17-0 at one point in this second half. It is all about under the lights in the SEC with it all on the line.
It's time now for this Ole Miss offense to be what they're supposed to be.
3rd and 6. Wallace trying to get free. What a gutsy effort as he was desperate to reach out there.
3rd and 9. Bo Wallace has to be smart with this.
Steps into the throw, fires. It's going to be caught by Logan at the 39-yard line.
Huge pickup right there, David. 3rd and long, and it's a big play by the senior.
If you're thinking about what is the range of their field goal kicker, Andrew Ritter, well, we were down there pregame and we were watching him make from 52 yards. So that would be the 35-yard line. We will see if he will get his opportunity.
Walton, though, comes in motion, goes behind Wallace, swings it to him near side. He makes the catch.
The Rebels marching, looking to put Andrew Ritter into field goal range and give him a chance. Mathers with the carry. And Ole Miss is doing exactly what they want on a well-managed drive. As the clock will count down, and they will set things up for the senior kicker.
Everything on the line right here. Leave it to the kicker. Leave it to the kicker, baby.
A Mississippi native. He served as a kickoff specialist for 3 seasons. Now as a senior, a golden opportunity for moments like this.
Waiting for the snap back. There it is. It's high. There's the kick. He's got the distance. It's on its way. It is good! Ole Miss has upset number 6 LSU, Andrew Ritter.
Let's do the prayer we do before we go out and do game one time. One time? Yeah, let's do the prayer.
Here we go. For we can.
For we can.
Do all things.
Do all things.
Through Christ Jesus.
Through Christ Jesus.
Who strengthens us.
Who strengthens us.
Each and every day.
Each and every day.
And may God.
May God bless